Well, welcome everybody. What a proud day for McAllen. What a great video. You know, I have to tell you though, before we start, we did a civil service investigation of the video, and I have to report some things to you, Chief. First, there was unauthorized use of a fire truck. Unauthorized use of fire equipment. Horseplay during working hours. Sparky, the CPR dog, gave unauthorized CPR. Speaking of Sparky, there's also endangerment of an animal charge against him when you get back. Yeah. Now, the other thing I was wondering is, I heard a rumor that there was a scantily clad female, and she might have been a minor.
Oh my God!
And last but not least, Chief, that was the worst lip sync since Britney Spears. But we're so proud, and it's a great day for McAllen. And one of our Mayor Pro Tem was up there, and I wanted you to say a few words about that experience.
Thank you. Let me assure you that it was a fabulous experience. I will tell you that Chief Valdera's wife and I probably had like 6 heart attacks while we were standing there watching the nerve-wracking competitions, even though they were, you know, not as, I guess, as strenuous as, you know, they would normally do on any given day that they're going through training. But just the sheer fact that they're on national television and everybody is watching everything they're doing, I'm sure was stressful enough. But I will tell you that this particular competition was amazing for them. They made McAllen proud, the Rio Grande Valley proud, and Texas proud this last couple of days. I know they did. But above and beyond everything they did, I can tell you that I will bet they'll stand behind me in telling you that the fact that gave them, that they had so much strength was that they knew they had the support of their community right behind them. We couldn't have done this without you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. All your effort was greatly appreciated, and let me tell you, it paid off. I can't tell you how many people by this morning that we were there was just people that showed up that we had not even seen. And there was a chant going on already, "Go McAllen, go McAllen." We started looking around like, okay, where did all these people come from? I know we didn't bring all these people. It was just people from Texas or from the valley that were there vacationing. They heard about it and they just showed up this morning. And it was amazing. But that goes on to say the power of the community standing behind their public safety officers is just amazing. And thank you very much for that.
Thanks, Hilda. And it was very exciting. A lot of you were at the convention center this morning, and I was there too, and it was so exciting. But we knew that our fire department, with all the great guys, could do it. There was no doubt, even when they 0-2 in the questions. But it was so exciting. I was without all the guys, and I was so excited when they won, I almost even hugged Chief Cano. But sanity came back about. We knew you were going to win, so we prepared a proclamation if I could, and then we're going to give you Chief and the guys a chance to talk. This is a proclamation, State of Texas, County of Hidalgo, City of McAllen. Whereas in anticipation of Disney's Planes, Fires, and Rescue scheduled release this month, Disney's collaborated with the popular ABC morning television show Good Morning America. By the way, the rates went up quite a bit since you guys were on it. Thank us for that. GMA's 5-alarm firefighters challenging, encouraging firefighters from across the country to strut their stuff on Good Morning America's huge national audience. Whereas immediately upon the announcement, Mayor Pro Tem Hilda Salinas, thank you, Hilda, quickly contacted the McAllen Cable Network to work with members of the fire department to enter the challenge with a submission of a 2-minute video. By the way, I think the MCN guys deserve a nice round of applause, too. Within a strict 48-hour deadline, the cable network brilliantly produced a video feature McAllen firefighters Mark Zamora, Justin Hill, Thomas Brooks, Jerry Pena, Lieutenant Philip Winger, Lieutenant Paulo Herrera, Sparky, and Chief Ralph Guarderas, lip singing and strutting their dance move with an educational message on fire safety while showcasing the department's facilities and equipment. And whereas the McAllen Fire Department was one of 3 that garnered enough votes for their video submission to travel to New York City, to appear live in the GMA and compete against Tacoma, Washington, and Gulf Shores, Florida, and numerous fire-related contests to win $10,000 towards a charity of their choice. Accordingly, McAllen firefighters competed and won 3 out of 4 challenges that include a friendly dance-off, obstacle course, best firehouse recipe, and trivia, which ultimately earned them $10,000 grand prize, which was designated to the Texas LODD Task Force. Congratulations on making that an organization dedicated to helping the families of fallen firefighters. And whereas the McAllen City Commission commends the members of the McAllen Fire Department for the outstanding representation of our great city and state, and express profound appreciation to the entire Rio Grande Valley and state for the overwhelming support throughout the challenge that brought national attention to our region and our city. Now therefore, I, Jim Darling, Mayor of the City of McAllen, Texas, by the virtue of the authority vested in me, on behalf of myself and City Commission, do hereby proclaim July 16, 2014 as McAllen Fire Department Day, GMA's 5-alarm Firefighters Challenge Champions.
How awesome is this? I am overwhelmed at the support that we've been getting from everybody in our community, the valley, the state. I'm in awe at all the support, and we couldn't have done it without you guys. Of course, we couldn't have done it without MCN. Let's give MCN a big hand. MCN, as a matter of fact, the guys were telling me that the top producers up at Good Morning America, they looked at over hundreds and hundreds of videos, and ours stood out to them. And that just goes to show the work that MCN does for us here in McAllen. They're up on top of their industry. So for that, thank you. Teklo, thank you, Roy, thank you, Roxanne, thanks everybody in MCN. They did an awesome job. What I'm going to do is give the podium to the stars. I was just in there very little. and I had actually told them, you know what, I don't want to be in it, but they ended up putting me in there anyway. But I want to give the podium to the stars that they deserve to get this recognition. They stepped up to the plate and they ended up performing well. And like I tell you, couldn't have been here without them. And Commissioner Salinas. Commissioner Salinas, it was her idea to go ahead and do this. She sent the email on a Friday. By the next Thursday, it was submitted. So thank you very much. And little did we know we'd be in New York City and bringing home the grand prize. Thank you.
Wow, this is awkward, but okay. Well, first off, yeah, honestly, we didn't expect a lot of people and hoop and holler. We just figured we'd go up there, have fun, and do what we do best, put on a challenge and prevail out of all of it. But I guess what we did was strong enough and took first place national, which is way beyond we dreamed of. So, of course, it's great to be back, see the family, because we've been gone a long time. But yeah, like they said, it started from the video with McAllen Cable Network, putting together a real nice, pretty, beautiful video. Then set us up to let the vote from y'all come in, which was insane. We had not only y'all, we had the top politicians in Texas, just voting for us and rooting for us, and it was just crazy. Of course, we went on and did that. Then, of course, we made the top 3 and moved on to all the challenges that's where we wanted to be. And once we got there, we knew that we could strategize well enough to do well. We just needed the support to it, and y'all went way beyond what we thought it would have been. So with that said, I mean, we appreciate it, and go McAllen. I mean, that's how it
First of all, I want to thank you all for your support, and especially the voting and the harassment crew for voting. They kept pushing everybody, pushing everybody. We even had people as far away as China voting for us. It was crazy. As far as the actual competition, we sat there, sized up the competition the first day. If you've never been to New York, it is incredibly humid. It is ridiculously humid. And one of the crews, as soon as we got there, had already started complaining about wanting to take their gear apart and do it easier. And we're like, all right, we got them. They're going to be easy. And this was the star of our video. This is my daughter, Fiona. Exactly. As far as with the questioning round, when it came to it, they buzzed in early and they gave him that last question. So I was like, all right, on the lightning round, I'm going to do the same to them. So as soon as I heard what the question was, I knew it and just buzzed in. And once again, thank you all for your support. It was amazing, especially with the voting. We won any voting competition there was, pretty much, except for the dance-off. But you know, I had to give the dance-off to Gulf Shores. They did an awesome job. They were better. They can have the one that doesn't count for anything. So once again, thank you all.
Whoa. Thank you guys. Let me just tell you something about the money, where it's going, and why we look silly on TV. We did it for a good cause. All that was for $10,000, but it was going to a good cause, nonprofit organization that helps departments and families in need in the event of a line of duty death. The family loses a fallen firefighter. It's very tough on them, and it's tough on the firefighters and the experience that they have. And this organization eases the pain and continues the care and need that they need. And there's no better organization that we thought of at the time that where the money should go, and that's where it went. Thank you all for your support. Commissioner, this is where it stemmed from, you know. Thank you, MCN, the County Fire Department, McAllen, all of Texas. This morning, I'm sorry, I'm getting nervous, I don't even know why. This morning, in the background, it seemed like everyone was from Texas there. Yeah. So we had a lot of support. Thank you guys so much.
Unfortunately, you know, these guys perform like we perform every day here. We give it our all, just like every firefighter here in McAllen gives it their all here for you guys. Not everybody could be in the competition. There was some people that were in the video, and I'd like to bring up Jerry Peña, who was he's actually the one who jumped from the 4th floor. All right.
Amazing shot. I want to say thank you to the community. I think it's a great thing, the network of people that we ended up seeing all the way up there in New York. You guys made a difference out there, and it's awesome to be a part. And I'm very proud to be a part of this community as a public servant. Also, to the great department and great city we live in, keep up the good work, and who knows, maybe we'll go somewhere else next time. I don't know. Another competition. Thank you.
I wanted to meet you because a new expression, leaps from tall buildings in a single bound. This is great in the video. Well, thanks for being here. Isn't it a great day for McAllen? Thank you guys. Really appreciate it, and let's go do it next year.
Mayor, I'll have that memo on Mr. Rodriguez's office about all those things you said we violated.
Thank you all for being here, and the coffee zone's open.